Hey guys, Larios here. I'm back with another video, and this is a very special unboxing, and it's also a very melancholy video. So in this video, we are going to be unboxing the Beyblade X 25th anniversary set. So that's why it's a very special unboxing, but it's also a special unboxing for another reason, and it's also the reason why it's melancholy. So this is going to be my last video on my channel for Lario's 300,000 bays. It's a bit melancholy. I've been making videos on this channel for 15 years. I've had to take some time off because I'm always really busy. But yeah, in August it's going to be 15 years that I've been making videos on this channel. I'm not done with Beyblade, of course. Beyblade is something that's so important to me, and it's a fantastic game and a hobby. But in terms of making videos, I have a different YouTube channel as well. So I want to be able to work on that YouTube channel more, plus school, work. It's a lot of things as well. But yeah, so I'm still gonna be buying Beyblades, and of course I already have a few ready to pre-order, specifically now the Hasbro ones, since the Beyblade X line is the same. But yeah, this is my last unboxing, my last video on this channel. I'm gonna go into a whole little retrospective a little bit towards the end of this video, but for right now, let's just go straight into the unboxing. So it is a little bit late, I know, but I got this a couple of weeks ago, just haven't had the time to unbox it until now. It comes in this just clear, or not clear, this white slip case, which says Beyblade 25th Anniversary Set, and it's all around here as well. And on the back, we've got basically just more information. On the sides, we've got 25th Anniversary Beyblade over here. And then it says Legendary Beyblades Unite or Reunite Beyblade X Edition. And on the side here, same thing. So yeah, pretty cool. It's kind of like hidden due to this. But once we remove that, we see this beautiful cover here where it's really reflective. You can't see it here like right now, but when you move the light, you can see Beyblade over here. Like, this is definitely made for collectors, for people who love the series, for people who grew up with it. So yeah, this is definitely for collectors, and it's so beautifully done. I love the shine on the 25. We've got Beyblade Anniversary over here. It is a bit glossy, so you can see fingerprints as you can see over there. But really, the fingerprints isn't going to be too much of an issue for me, since I'm just going to keep the slipcase on it most of the time. But yeah, so beautiful design. And on camera, this Beyblade one here, you can still see, as opposed to this, unless you shine the light on it. But that's the same case with your actual eye, but it's a little bit darker than what the camera is picking up. Then over here, we've got the amazing logos. We've got Beyblade, sorry, Bakuton Shoot Beyblade, so the original, the Metal Saga, Beyblade Burst, and Beyblade X. And yeah, this is really, really cool. I love this wraparound that goes around the whole set. And then we got the back, same thing over here. It's just such a beautifully presented box overall. But yeah, let's just take a look here at the back. 25 years of Beyblade. We've got the cool posters over here of the original series, of the Metal Saga, of Burst, and of Beyblade X. So that's really, really cool. And yeah, this is the first Beyblade X version of Dragoon Storm. So this is the original Dragoon Storm remade into Beyblade X. And then we've got Storm Pegasus as well, remade into Beyblade X. And then Victory Valkyrie, remade into Beyblade X. And then we've got Drawn Sword, which is already from Beyblade X. So this is really, really cool. Yeah, so I think Pegasus, we have El Drago, but I think Pegasus we don't have. So I think this is the first Pegasus we have. Could be wrong on that one. I know for Victory Valkyrie, it is the first one for sure. And of course, for Dragoon Storm. So let's just open this up now. So it's got a little Velcro thing over here. And then we have such a beautiful artwork drawn by each of the artists with their autographs here. 25th anniversary. Now the other sets also came with pictures like this, and I threw away the boxes for those just because there was 3 of them. I did keep one box and I put all of the things there. The one that was for the original series remakes, not the Metal Saga one, but I did remove the picture, and I kept the pictures and I put them all together. So I think I have 2 boxes. Just that one. Yeah, I threw away the other ones. I kept one, and I kept the Beyblades in there for the original series ones. So yeah, but I did keep the artwork for all of these. Now for this one, I'm probably just gonna keep this one just because the presentation for it is so beautiful as well. And yeah, instead of just cutting this off, I'm just gonna keep this whole thing here. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot is written here. A very nice silver banner, Beyblade History 1999 to 2024, 25th anniversary since 1999. That's beautiful. And then we have them over here. Dragoon Storm, Storm Pegasus, Victory Valkyrie, and Drawn Sword. And they are beautifully presented. So yeah, let's just close this over here and get ready. Okay, so it is, like I said, a little bit emotional for me, and I thought it would be the perfect way to do a final video if it was with this set. So we just pull this out, and then there's a whole bunch of other things down here. Let's take a look at these first. And yeah, I'll be keeping all of these things in here as well. So it looks like this is just the layers or the blades, and then here's all of the other parts. And then of course we got stickers and the code. And all right, so let's see how this is gonna be. Okay. And this is stuck. They use so much tape in these things. I don't understand why. Like, yeah, I guess it's to prevent it from just sliding around the place, but still. Alright, we've got the Beyblade X original Beyblade replica launcher, or ripcord, sorry. So this is in the style of the original ripcord, where it would be like this instead of like this. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I still have a ripcord like this because I do have some with plastic gen base. Let's see here, what else can we get out? Alright, this here is a replica of the Burst series ripcord, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I like that they did a replica of that as well. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's take a look at all of the launchers first. Oh wow, this is really in here stuck. Okay. So this would be the replica of, I believe, the oh, it's not a replica, this one's just, oh, and this isn't even, sorry, this just reminded me so much of the Burst ones. It's not, it's just the Beyblade X one itself. I'm so sorry. So yeah, this is just the regular Beyblade X launcher. Oh, and that's so nice. It says it over here, 25th anniversary. So I really like that. Yeah, that's really cool. Normally I would throw this away, but since it says Beyblade 25th anniversary, I'm gonna keep that. Alright, now we have the replica of the original in the Beyblade X style. And this is also a really nice navy blue color. And it also says Launcher L. So it's the left spin launcher. And I love the way that the design here is a little bit different compared to this one, as you can see here. But yeah, the original did have a navy blue launcher like this. And then just like that. But again, it would be like this instead of like this. And then for the Metal Saga, we have this beautiful sky blue string launcher. I love this color. It's so beautiful. And it's with a black string. It's pretty long too. And it just says string launcher. It would have been nice if it said 25th anniversary on it as well. I don't know why they kept it like that for just the regular ripcord one. And then here we have the darker blue for Beyblade Burst. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, so now we got the parts. Okay, got all of the bits. And so yeah, this is the order. Of course, we got drawn swords bit over here. So yeah, this is F. So it's already a part that we are familiar with. And then over here, we're gonna have RA. Now, this is a new part. I don't know what the actual full name for it is, honestly. But it is rubber, so maybe it's rubber accelerate. That's pretty cool. So it's kind of like the variable driver without the little spikes. So it's really, really cool. I love this big ridge over here. Oh, and this is translucent. I love that. Yeah, this is really cool. I love this part. All right. And then we have another RA. So it looks like we come with two of them. Pretty cool. Rubber XL is what I'm going to call it. And then we actually, turns out, have another RA. So all of these come with RAs. And I think that these are probably the first rubber bits. On the camera, this is coming off as like a yellowish tint to it, but that's just the camera. In real life, it doesn't have this yellowish tint to it. But yeah, it's pretty cool that all of these come with the same part, but also a bit upsetting, but also it makes sense since these three had rubber tips. All right, let's see now. Now we've got the ratchets. And this one's a little bit different than the one that we had with the stock drawn sword. But yeah, this is the 360 ratchet. And then over here, this one is a 260 for Victory Valkyrie. It's pretty cool. And then we have a 370 for Storm Pegasus. And then we have a 460 for Dragoon. Pretty nice. So let's just slowly start putting these things here in their order. All right, let's remove these for now. Now we have the last part, but before we get into that, I just wanted to show off that yes, this one does come with stickers. I won't be battling with these. Again, these ones are strictly just for collections that I'll be keeping them, but so I might put the stickers on them just because they are going to be for collections. If Hasbro releases these, then I'll just buy them, even if it's not going to be the same color. Hopefully they do keep it the same color, but if they don't, it's okay, because then those I can use for battling. But these ones are definitely going to be just for collections, so I'll definitely put the stickers on them. Now, we get the main event. the actual blades themselves. Oh, and that's pretty cool. This drawn one here has a sticker that's a bit holographic. It's pretty nice. Nothing else over there. And then this, you could just set it to the side. So obviously you're not going to be able to use these parts with it displayed here. I think honestly that's probably one of my biggest complaints with this set is the fact that you cannot keep the Beyblades with the parts here. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I probably won't even need to put these stickers, just because since I'm not going to be battling with them, because they already have stickers attached to this open flap here, this top cover. So, oh, actually, no, it's not even stickers, it's paint. Well, yes, there's stickers over here, but there's paint on them, I think. So yeah, let's just remove this. And I know we did this. I think it's funny that Victory Valkyrie is the only one without a sticker for the face design. So yeah, I mean, I'm so excited for this. All right. Let's I don't know if I should start here or if I should start here. I think I'm gonna start with Beyblade X. So yeah, here's the back, but we'll take a look at that. Okay, and I noticed that this blade is smoother and sharp and duller in color compared to getting a brand new Beyblade X. So that's interesting that they went with this kind of metal, which I have talked about in some of my other unboxings. But it's interesting because it's for this drawn sword. So I also love that this one is different because the little, not sticker, but the paper in there is also holographic. Yeah, you can see it right there. I love that. So this is really cool. So they do make it a little bit unique so that it's worth having this, even though, you can easily buy drawn sword elsewhere. And then here's the ratchet, which is a purplish navy blue color, which is pretty nice. And the bit. Then here we have it. Beautiful. All right, let's go now to Victory Valkyrie. I really, really hope that Hasbro does release these. It's a bit hard to get this out. There we go. Just so that way, you can use them to battle. It's not too light, but yeah, it's pretty cool. This here has some metal on it, and they definitely... I added these because these weren't in the original, but considering it's metal against metal, I guess they did need to have some kind of reinforcement. But yeah, this looks beautiful. And I love that this is painted on too. It's just so impressive. All right, so here's Victory Valkyrie. Oh wow, there we go. That's beautiful. Truly beautiful. All right, now let's go into Storm Pegasus. Yeah, these things are a pain to get out. Sorry guys, one moment. And there we go. All right, Storm Pegasus. My complaint with the Beyblade Metal Saga base is that they have these 3 prongs on them when it's just supposed to be 2. I mean, I get it, it makes sense considering it's supposed to be replicating these 3 things, but still. And this one is also using a very same kind of metal as this one, so it's very smooth. It's not as shiny, but wow, this is so beautiful. We've got Pegasus here. My favorite generation is the Metal Saga, for sure. And the X series is also very, very good. I need to continue watching the anime and reading the manga for it, because I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I love this, but this is so, like, compared to, I mean, I guess you can say they are similar, but I guess the darker tones of this, it doesn't look as tall, I suppose. and skinny here, but that's still pretty cool. And then of course now we have the original, the classic, the one that somewhat started it all. The reason why I say somewhat is because there was a different one right before this, just like there was a different one right before Victory Valkyrie and a different one right before Storm Pegasus. So actually, I don't know why they went with drawn sword for this. They should have gone with the second drawn bay. But yeah, so this is Dragoon Storm. And I love how this resembles the weight disc as well. And there's a little bit of like a pearl shine to it. You can see it over there. That's really interesting. And again, there's a white, an off-white yellowish color. That's how it's showing up on the camera, but it's not there in the actual bay. Yeah, it's a really nice, like cleary, foggy kind of white. It's pretty nice overall. It screams 90s and 80s. This kind of white, it just screams 90s and 80s. But yeah, guys, this is it. The 25th anniversary of Beyblade and the set collecting these amazing bays with so many fun moments, so many beautiful moments, so many exciting moments from the shows, the manga, the bays themselves. Beyblade is a sport, it's a hobby, it's a game. It's not just a toy or something like that. It really is a sport, a hobby, and a game. That's why they made this set, because they know that people see Beyblade as this way. Think of like a board game, kind of like that. You know, it can be competitive, like chess in a way. So Beyblade, for me, is it's just so fun. It just sucks that I can't bay battle very often. I'm more collecting them than bay battling, just given how busy I am, and you know, living with my family, so I don't like making a lot of noise with them around to annoy them. But I always have so much fun Beyblading, coming up with customizations, analyzing each part, and just collecting them too. They're just so beautiful, so detailed, and so creative. But before I go into my whole big rant, let me put all of this away. Right before that, though, let me just put these here in their respected places, the launchers. All right, guys. Now let me move this here a little bit. Let me go and put these back in the box so I can go into a little ramble of farewell section of this. So one moment. So yeah, guys, this is it, the final section of my last video on this channel. So yeah, Beyblade isn't just a toy or a collectible or anything like that. It's a game that you can play with your family, that you can play with your friends, that you can play with yourself. It's just one of those games where you can have fun no matter how many people are playing it. And you can have fun in various ways, coming up with new combinations, coming up with new techniques. It's a fun game. And yeah, the issue with it is that it's very loud. I also love trading card games. So it's kind of similar to that, where you can play trading card games by yourself. It's not as fun as playing against someone else, but it's still fun, and you can still make your own deck and things like that. So I see Beyblade very similar to trading card games in that aspect, but a little bit more creative because each part is unique, and you really have to learn how to understand each part. Versus where card games, you need to memorize a lot of text. It's a little bit harder to just get into, just because there's thousands of cards, and yes, there's thousands of parts here for Beyblade as well, but it's easier to see it being worked on in real time as opposed to having to wait until you get that card to test it out and all of that. So it's a lot more accessible than regular trading card games in that aspect, and easier to figure out your combination compared to trading card games. And it's not technically random as well, unless you're getting random boosters from Japan, which I've always hated. But still, it is a game that anyone can play, no matter your age, no matter with how many people, you can just have fun. And my whole life, I've always loved Beyblade. Sorry, my throat is really, really dry right now. My whole life, I've always loved Beyblade. From the show, the games, video games, and the actual Beyblades themselves. And it's something that's so special and meaningful to me. When I was really little, we didn't have a lot of money, and we had to keep moving around a lot. So I had toys, but in terms of Beyblade, I only had one, a Dragoon Storm, for like 10 years. And when the Metal Saga came out, right before it came out, I had another one that a friend gave me. But then when the Metal Saga came out, that's when I've just been buying every Beyblade, basically. And yeah, it's special because I started unboxing these Beyblades on my original channel. I think it was like probably one of my last few videos on that original channel because I was setting it up for this channel. And then, we see the very first videos that I did here on this channel, the Latios 300,000 Bays channel. And yeah, for 15 years I've been making videos on and off, and for those of you who have been following me for so long, thank you. I apologize for how inconsistent my upload schedule is, and really it's not a schedule, it's just whenever I have a video I'll upload it. So for those of you who have been watching from the beginning, I know there isn't very many of you, but for those of you that have been, just thank you. It means a lot to me that you have been following my channel for 15 years, or however long it is, but for a long time. So just thank you. It really means so much to me. And yeah, now I'm getting a little bit emotional, because it is just very special, So for 15 years in August now, I've been making videos. And again, I'm sorry for the inconsistent upload schedule. I just do get really busy. I do have a lot of things to do. And a lot of people need me to help them with a lot of things as well. And then I have school and work. So it's hard for me to be able to make Beyblade videos. That's why I had such a really bad upload schedule. Even on my third channel, the one that I'm focusing a lot on right now, my upload schedule isn't the best there either, but it's definitely better than the Beyblade one. But for that one's a lot easier to get videos done for, so I'm actually right now starting to have a consistent schedule uploading videos for that because it's so much easier to get videos for those done. But I'm not trying to, get you guys to go watch that channel or anything like that. I'm just saying it's easier to get videos for that done as opposed to me getting Beyblade videos done for a Beyblade dedicated channel with a few off videos here and there. So, I grew up with Beyblades my whole life, and it's just special to me in every way, and it's just so fun. And yeah, I have so many good memories making videos on this channel for Beyblade related things. I have so many good memories of being part of the Beyblade community, when it was really, really big, and having a little bit of a bigger following before a lot of these other YouTubers had a following. I don't have that many subscribers now, especially compared to so many other Beyblade YouTubers, but back when the Metal Saga was coming out, I was really, really good at uploading videos really regularly and, interacting with my audience a lot. I had a lot of people interacting as well with me. It was really nice. And it's a charm of YouTube that doesn't exist anymore. There used to be private messages, so a lot of fans would send me a message on YouTube and I would respond right away. There would be friend invites and things like that. I remember making a Beyblade team as well. We didn't really do much with that channel at all though, but yeah, a lot of collaborations, a lot of the things that you guys all see now, and this is something that one of my longtime fan, T-Flame, had told me as well, and I agree with him. A lot of the things that you guys see now with so many YouTubers is things that I used to do before people used to do them. So not just for Beyblade related, I mean just YouTube in general. So I just find it so interesting how, the implementation of a lot of things that I used to do is a lot of things that people implement now just in a different way. And I'm still young, so, I was really little when I was doing those things. And it's just really impressive to me how a lot of the things that I was doing ended up being the things that people do now. And I was like, let's see, 15. I was 13 because I'm 28 now. So yeah, it's just really, really impressive. And I'm actually really proud of myself for that. And I'm really proud of this channel. And again, my biggest regret with this channel is not being able to upload a lot. And that is the reason why this is my last video on this channel. Because, I feel like since I only release Beyblade videos every few months, and yes, I'm still going to be buying Beyblades, but yeah, to do an unboxing, it doesn't take long. I mean, on my other channel, I do unboxings as well pretty frequently, but it's because I want to do more with the Beyblade stuff. Like, if you look at my other videos, I used to do battle videos, AMVs, news releases, all of these things, so many things related to just Beyblade, and I can still do those things, but the issue is I have a lot of other things I get done as well. So a lot of those Beyblade things had to take a step back, which is why I ended up resulting to just unboxings for the most part. With the other channel, again, it's so much easier for me to get various kinds of videos done for that, because it's about a whole bunch of other things. It's not one thing in particular, so I can be a lot more creative with it. And given how busy I am, balancing 2 YouTube channels, I can either go with this one, which has, a little bit of a following, but where I'm really going to have to be creative, and a lot of the types of videos that I want to do, I can't, because, the Beyblades make a lot of noise, and it's mostly just collecting. But I really love doing battle videos and all of that, but again, because of how busy I am, and all the things I gotta do, I can't. So I don't want this channel to be just unboxings, or a off video every now and then. So it's either that, or I can be a lot more creative with a whole bunch of other types of videos and things that I love to do in terms of video editing, video production, all that stuff on my other channel, and upload a lot more frequently there as well. So, that's why I thought it made sense to focus on that, because it's easier to get videos out much quicker than compared to these Beyblade ones. So yeah, that's mostly it, because right now I'm also going to be even more busier as well. So, trying to just balance all of these things too. And it's not just busier because of the other channel, it's just in general. I have a lot of other things that I'm going to have to be taking care of now. So it's all good things, and, I'm so grateful for them. But that's why I thought, okay, so the Beyblade channel, I don't want to just disappear from it. I want to have a proper final video. So this is that. And I thought, for almost a year now, what will this final video be? And when I saw the 25th anniversary set, I thought that this was perfect. It's perfect because it's not just to celebrate 25 years of Beyblade, a hobby and a series and a game that I love, but it's also to celebrate 15 years of my channel in August. And that's just the perfect way to, do a final video, a very special video. So what I'm just trying to say with all of that, guys, is that just thank you. Thank you so much for watching it for many years, for those of you that have. Or if you're new, thank you for watching it. Please look at some of my other videos as well. And, I hope that you guys enjoy the videos that I make. And I hope that they can be helpful in some ways, especially if you're looking to collect older Beyblades as well. Again, I'm not done collecting Beyblades. Beyblades is a game I love so much. But, big but, I do think that Beyblade X might be my last generation of buying Beyblades. The reason I say for that is because think about card games. If you're getting every single set, you're going to have a huge stack of cards, and a lot of them are just going to be there. With Beyblades, it's different. You can have fun with all of those. Or think about records. You're going to have like a huge collection of vinyl records, and it's so many. And when moving around and carrying it, it's a lot. Because I have every Beyblade from the Metal Saga, basically every Beyblade from the Burst Saga, and I'm getting every Beyblade for the X Saga that I can, and then a few of the original. So, that's hundreds and hundreds of Beyblades. They're small, but when you put them all together, there's a lot of them. So I do think maybe Beyblade X will be my last generation of buying Beyblades. I don't know yet, and we don't know if Beyblade will do another generation after. It's hard to say for sure if that will be the case, because I love Beyblades. But I also have to be more financially responsible now, and I have to take care of a lot more bills and a lot of more things. So, maybe Beyblade will be continuing, and I'll follow along with the anime because I love the anime. Maybe I'll look at, keep looking at the products and just seeing the way that it's designed. And if it's really, really appealing, then yeah, maybe I'll get the next generation or a few of the next generation. But I do think that Beyblade X is going to be the last generation I'll be buying Beyblades for. Just because it's a generation that I love so much. Like, I'm loving it as much as the Metal Saga. And I don't know, it just makes sense too, given new responsibilities and a whole bunch of things I gotta be saving money for. So, the same thing with like vinyl records. I haven't been buying a lot of those as much anymore. Same thing with movies, 4K DVDs. Haven't been buying as much of those either, because I've already got a good amount. So similar to Beyblade, similar to some card games. Oops, sorry. I have some trading card games. I don't need to keep buying sets for those. It's good. But we don't know, Maybe I'll keep buying Beyblades after this generation. But I definitely will keep following it because I love the series so much. That I can say for sure. Just Beyblade is amazing. I love it. But yeah. So yeah. I'm still going to be buying Beyblades, at least for the Beyblade X generation. And I have a bunch already in my cart to pre-order. But in terms of, videos, yeah, I might do a Beyblade related video in my other channel. I actually have some scripts written out related to Beyblade for it. I kind of wanted to do a Beyblade documentary for this one, but maybe I could do it for that one. Because I still have a whole bunch of notes that I wrote out for that. That's a project that I've been working on. It's for like 89 years or something like that, the Beyblade documentary. But, probably I'm going to have to retweak that a bit now. But yeah, it's just been so special making these videos, standing behind this camera, showing off these spinning tops. So with all that said, guys, I don't want this video to be super long, but at the same time, I kind of do. But just thank you for all your support. When I was going through a lot of hard things, making Beyblade videos helped, and a lot of your interactions helped a lot. So thank you. Thank you for watching these videos. Again, either if you're new or old, doesn't matter. Just thank you for watching them. And yeah, guys, I hope your Blader spirits stay strong. And And with all of that said, 3, 2, 1, let her rip.